Welcome, dear Aries souls. Whether you're a loyal cosmic warrior who's been charging through Zodiac Talks Tarot since day one, or a freshly awakened spark just stumbling upon our little corner of the universe, I am so glad you're here. This channel isn't just another astrological pit stop, it's a sacred space where fire signs get to laugh, reflect, and rise, often all in the same breath. And if you're wondering what June 2025 has in store for your bold, brilliant Aries spirit, then grab your metaphorical sword, because this month, it's a battle cry of blessings. Now, let's talk about the cosmic upgrade coming your way. June feels like the universe finally remembered your Amazon wish list and delivered all at once. Health, home, and money are all on the upswing. Jupiter, that big benevolent guru of the skies, is moving into your 4th house, the sector of home, roots, and inner security. This is a rare and potent alignment that speaks not just to outer comfort but to inner peace. Think sacred sanctuary vibes, possibly with a scented candle or two. After the cosmic chaos of April and May, this shift feels like someone cracked open a window in a stuffy room. Breathe in. That's hope. With 4 planets changing signs and both Venus and Jupiter dignified, the sky is practically rolling out a red carpet. And if you're feeling like your career's been stuck in retrograde, Venus is teaming up with Chiron to kiss those wounds with a little cosmic neosporin. Whether your scars are showing up in your public life, sun, your emotional world, moon, or your self-image, rising, healing is here, and it's luxurious. You're not just bouncing back, you're leveling up. Even better, opportunities tied to online platforms, travel, teaching, or reconnecting with siblings are gaining traction. If you've been thinking about launching a digital venture, reaching out to that long-lost cousin, or finally booking that weekend retreat, you might just find the stars not only support you but shove you lovingly in that direction. So, whether you're a fiery first-time viewer or a seasoned star traveler, June 2025 is asking you to do what Aries does best: act. But this time, act with wisdom, intention, and maybe a little gratitude for just how far you've come. And trust me, you're just getting started. Alright Aries, let's get into the juicy part of your June 2025 cosmic report, where the stars basically turn into your hype team and financial advisors all at once. This section is where things start getting spicy, strategic, and let's be honest, just a little bit sexy. We kick things off with Mercury and Mars in a powerful celestial handshake, and when these two link up, it's like mixing espresso with rocket fuel. Translation: if you've been sitting on a brilliant idea, product, pitch, or anything that involves words, charm, and a touch of hustle, now's the time to launch it. Mercury gives you the silver tongue, Mars brings the fire, and suddenly you're not just talking, you're reselling, inspiring, converting. Whether it's a campaign, a business pitch, or finally sliding into that DM with a flirty accidental emoji, this is high-impact communication at its finest. And if that weren't enough cosmic juice, Venus struts into your 2nd house of income like she owns the place, which, to be fair, she kinda does. Venus here boosts not just your bank account, but your beauty, your self-worth, and your ability to attract what you desire. People might start saying you look different, and no, it's not the lighting, it's the cosmic glow-up. You're radiating magnetism, and it's drawing in money, admiration, and maybe even a few secret admirers. But wait, there's more. Mercury then slips into the sign of Cancer and immediately starts whispering sweet nothings to Venus. Think of this as the universe giving you permission to make money from home and make it look effortless. Real estate, rentals, online business, home-based work? Yes to all of it. Just don't forget Saturn's in the corner side-eyeing every decision. This is your cosmic accountant reminding you, great fortune is possible, but only if you read the fine print and build with care. No shortcuts. Just strategy. And then, boom, Jupiter enters your 4th house on June 10th, setting off a 12-month cycle of home-based blessings, family expansion, and yes, legacy-level wealth. This isn't just new couch energy. This is build an empire from your living room energy. If you've been dreaming of upgrading your space, building a family, starting a home business, or even reconnecting with your roots, this is the cosmic green light. In short, June hands you the mic, the money, and the map. Just don't forget, speak with purpose, invest with wisdom, and every now and then, take a breath to appreciate the fact that you're no longer surviving. You're thriving. And it looks damn good on you. Now let's talk about a stretch of June that feels like the universe is trying to hand you a cosmic baby, a real estate contract, and a book deal all at the same time, and somehow expects you to gracefully juggle them while wearing a crown. Classic Aries energy, right? First off, Jupiter's newly minted stay in your 4th house is already stirring the pot of domestic bliss, and now things are getting fertile. And I mean that literally and metaphorically. For some of you, this could be baby news, yours or someone in the family. If you're not planning on expanding the clan, you might want to double-check where you left that cosmic birth control, because the stars are feeling frisky. Grandparents-to-be? Buckle up. That I have something to tell you phone call might be just around the corner. But beyond diapers and lullabies, this transit is prime time for all things home and property. If you're looking to rent, lease, buy, or sell, the stars suggest you wait until after June 17th, when the energy is more stable and ripe with opportunity. It's like open house season from the heavens, and you're holding the keys. This is especially sweet if you've been working on marketing something home-based, real estate, decor, interior design, or even cozy homebody content. The universe is basically saying, yes, HGTVU. Then comes the Venus-Pluto square from June 7th to 11, and let me tell you, it's no joke. This isn't your gentle financial shift. This is transformative, tear the walls down and build a palace kind of energy. Promotions, unexpected career pivots, or a chance meeting with someone in power could completely shift your earning game. It's a bit intense, sure, but if you're willing to meet power with presence, this can be a career-altering week. Just remember, with Pluto, nothing stays the same, and thank the stars for that. Now, speaking of evolution, the full moon in Sagittarius on June 11th is bringing a curtain call to whatever you planted back in November 2024. Think global, travel, higher education, publishing, immigration, visas, or that dream of starting a spiritual podcast from Bali. This lunation comes with a fire trine alignment that's like Red Bull for your soul. It's daring, it's liberating, and it's deeply healing. And let's be honest, Aries, you've been playing it a little too safe lately. This moon lights the match and says, run with it. Whether it's back to school, a legal win, or a book that's finally ready to be born, this moon is the moment the stars applaud your courage. So what do you get when you mix family news, real estate wins, career elevation, and a soul-sparking full moon? June 2025, Aries style. Equal parts chaos and cosmic poetry with a side of divine purpose. Alright Aries, if the first half of June felt like the universe sending you care packages labeled love, money, and real estate, then mid-June turns up the dial and adds a few plot twists, because what's life without a little divine drama, right? Let's start with June 12th, when Mercury and Venus link arms in a sextile that feels like the universe whispering, hey, check your inbox. This is classic money news energy, emails, calls, or conversations that drop a nugget of gold in your lap. Maybe it's an offer on your house, a surprise refund, or that long-awaited approved message on a loan or contract. And because this alignment hits your chart in all the cozy home and value sectors, the blessings might come in the form of abundance right where your heart lives, your home, your peace, your sacred space. Basically, if you've been manifesting a new couch or a backyard pizza oven, don't be surprised if the cosmos puts one on sale with your name on it. But hold that bliss for a second, because Mars, your ruling planet, is squaring Uranus from June 12th to 16. Think of this as cosmic espresso with a side of static electricity. It's energizing, yes, but also unpredictable. Financially, this could mean a surprise bill, a sudden investment opportunity, or an unexpected expense related to your kids or a creative project. And yes, it might make you say a few four-letter words. But here's the grace: Venus is acting like a cosmic seatbelt, cushioning the jolt. So even if you do get shaken, you won't be shattered. Sometimes a plot twist is exactly what wakes us up to a breakthrough. And speaking of confusion and clarity, from June 15th to the end of the month, Jupiter, your cosmic life coach, is squaring off with Neptune, the dream weaver. This transit is like trying to read a map through a fogged-up windshield. It's beautiful, sure, but totally impractical unless you clean the glass. Translation? You may be torn between a big vision and the cold hard facts. Maybe it's a dream job that's missing fine print, or a house that looks great in photos but sits next to a construction site. This is your moment to channel Saturn, strategic, slow, and spiritually savvy. Be willing to ask, is this my intuition or just my imagination wearing a halo? In sum, mid-June is a blend of cosmic blessings, mental fog, and the occasional spiritual slap on the wrist. But with Venus cushioning the blows and Jupiter still cheering you on from the 4th house, you've got what it takes to navigate this ride wisely, bravely, and with a little humor intact. Because if the universe is going to throw surprises, at least you, dear Aries, know how to land on your feet with style. As we head into the second half of June, Aries, the cosmic tides shift from external momentum to internal mastery, and trust me, this is where the real magic happens. If early June gave you the vision, now the stars want to see if you're ready to put in the work, heal the roots, and maybe, just maybe, make peace with that storage closet of emotional baggage you've been avoiding since 2014. Let's begin with Mars, your fearless ruling planet, entering your 6th house starting June 17th. In traditional astrology, Mars is actually in his joy year, which is code for Aries. You're about to get your groove back. This is the house of daily grind, health routines, and all the little habits that secretly run your entire life. Want to launch a new fitness goal? Detox your calendar? Finally pay off that karmic or literal credit card debt? Mars gives you 6 weeks of relentless energy to get *T done. And if you've been considering renting or leasing a property, especially something that supports your work-from-home lifestyle or healing goals, this is your green light. Just don't try to do it all in one day. Mars is fierce, but even he knows the value of pacing. Then the Sun slips into your 4th house, spotlighting all things home, family, and that deep, sometimes dusty corner of your inner child. This isn't the time to chase the world, it's time to come home to yourself. Whether you're redecorating your physical space or unearthing old family patterns that need healing, this transit encourages sacred stillness. And hey, don't be surprised if you find divine inspiration during a 2 a.m. fridge raid. Dreams and downloads come easier now, especially if you actually let yourself rest. Speaking of surprises, around June 26th, Mercury shakes hands with Uranus, and it's the kind of handshake that says, hey, plot twist. Expect sudden news about money, possessions, or your living situation. Maybe a friend offers you a rental deal out of nowhere, or you stumble across the perfect piece of furniture you didn't know you needed. These surprises might feel sudden, but they're the kind that click into place like cosmic puzzle pieces. And then cue the drumroll, the new moon in Cancer rises on June 25th. Now this, Aries, is a rare gem. A deep, soulful invitation to begin again, especially in matters of home, family, and emotional safety. Plant your seeds, both metaphorically and maybe literally, Yes, even that herb garden you've been thinking about. This lunation will echo for 6 whole months, bringing opportunities for home businesses, real estate blessings, and nurturing connections that feel both grounding and expansive. It's not just a new chapter, it's a whole new book, and this time, you're writing it from a place of peace, not pressure. So don't be fooled by the quieter tones of late June. Behind the stillness is a powerful engine of transformation. It's less about charging forward, and more about choosing the right ground to root into. You've been the warrior. Now, be the architect of the sanctuary you've always deserved. As we cruise toward the end of June, Aries, the universe isn't winding down, it's setting the stage for something bold, bright, and wildly creative. On June 27th, Mercury swaggers into Leo, where it'll stay until September 2nd thanks to a little retrograde detour. And let me tell you, this transit is dripping in theatrical flair. We're talking main character energy, center stage charisma, and enough ideas to launch not just a project, but an entire brand. This cosmic shift fires up your 5th house, the domain of creativity, romance, children, and entrepreneurial ventures. Translation: your inner artist, lover, and visionary are all stretching their legs and demanding airtime. Whether you're drafting the next great novel, launching a passion project, or getting unexpectedly texted by that ex who just wanted to check in, don't be surprised if life suddenly feels like a romantic comedy meets creative montage. Just remember, Mercury retrograde will hit mid-cycle, so double-check your contracts, back up your files, and maybe don't reply to every late-night "I miss you" message unless you're ready for the sequel. And speaking of love and luck, let's talk about Venus still cozying up in your 2nd house of money. With Mercury lighting up your creative zone and Venus activating your wallet, this combo might just scream cha-ching if you're feeling lucky. Play the lottery? Maybe. But don't bet the house unless your intuition is shouting louder than your logic. This alignment supports small, bold leaps of faith, not Vegas-level gambles. Cosmic encouragement, not financial advice, folks. Now, before we wrap up this astrological odyssey, let's bring it back to your roots. Saturn is still camping out in Aries, and as much as he gets a bad rap, he's not here to crush your fire, he's here to sculpt it. Think of him as your inner Zen master with a clipboard. He's asking, what are you building? Does it have a foundation? Are you chasing quick thrills or creating something that will actually last? With Saturn's help, your impulsive spark transforms into sacred discipline. You're not just starting something new, reshaping your legacy. So, dear Aries, here's the final word: dream big, love boldly, build with wisdom. Let your creativity roar, but don't forget to ground your fire in purpose. Enjoy the wild, wonderful ride of June, and if this cosmic journey lit something up inside you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Zodiac Talks Tarot. Because your evolution deserves a front row seat, and I'll be right here, reading the stars, cheering you on.